Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we'll be playing another very exciting deck with the new patch out. It's a deck that I haven't seen anyone else create. It's kind of unique on its own. Probably should have saved it for when the meta settled down, to be honest, as it would have been very different. But this is the concept, but it's not the deck we are playing, but it's the concept. This is Bilgewater Noxus 1 mana attack, and basically the idea is it's built around this card. This card, Jagged Taskmaster, Plunder, 3 mana 4/3, grant 1-cost allies everywhere, +1/+0. This card captured my imagination. Ooh, is there going to be a different kind of aggro that focuses on 1 mana cost cards? And Bilgewater did come with a lot of, 1 mana cards, or cards that grant you 1 mana cards. So it got me thinking, ooh, could you build a deck around this? And my first thought, as I'm sure most other people's thought, would be to go Noxus. Noxus has probably the best 1-drops in stuff like Legion Rearguard, Saboteur is okay, Precious Pet is very good as well, and then, as I say, Bilgewater came with some as well. Pool Shark, I think, is a very good card. Cutthroat is okay. And also Draven's biggest fan. We're playing Draven. You play a big board of 1 mana creatures, you add in a crowd favorite, and you win like you would with any other Noxus Swarm deck. And I tried it, and at first I didn't even have Darius. I was just running crowd favorite, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just runs out of legs so quickly. I can't even describe it. So then I thought, okay, well, we're not in Noxus. What about Shadow Isles? What if we play it with Elise, right? It gives, remember, Taskmaster, it gives 1-cost allies everywhere 1/+0. So that means that the spiders that spawn from Elise that she creates, the spiders from Crawling Sensation, every little spiderling, Brood Awakening gives them +1 attack as well. I was thinking, oh, that can really work. That doesn't work either. That also just runs out of legs. That one doesn't have a finisher. This is why before Noxus and Shadow Isles, the Spider Aggro deck worked quite well, because you had the likes of both of those options to swarm, whereas Bilgewater isn't as swarmy. So then I came to the third and final option, and that is P&Z. And P&Z might not be the go-to choice because its 1-drops aren't as good as Noxus, I would say. Its 1-drops aren't as good. But we do have Astute Academic, which is quite a good card. Daring Poro. It's elusive, that could be good with giving it extra attack. Joy Rig summons 1-cost things. We get Teemo, which is obviously pretty good in an aggro deck. Scrapdash Assembly gives us 2 1-drops and 2 Scuttlers. But we also get Professor Von Yipp. That's right, I'm playing Von Yipp aggro with Jagged Taskmaster today. I know, I'm crazy. No one else has ever done these things before, but I do think that this is the best way to play it. We get the best aggro card by doing this in Boom Crew Rookie. We get Jinx. As I said, those games, we just ran out of gas. We just would get to turn 4, and if they'd killed anything, that was it. Jinx gives us a way to refill our hand, restock, and end the game with her burn tools, because ending the game is very important. And with Von Yipp, Taskmaster, and Jinx, we have 3 sort of cards to aim to get later on down the line, as well as our early aggro tools, of course. And this is sort of alternate ways, either Von Yipp or Jinx, if they survive, we've got a pretty good chance of winning the game. It still feels a bit weak in certain matchups, but in other ones, it really can race them down. And combined with the extra burn tools, which I think are desperately needed in any aggro deck, you definitely want burn tools, and obviously we've got Mystic Shot and Get Excited, as well as Rummage for better draw potential. I think we've got something here. Like, take Jagged Butcher, right? Jagged Butcher is a 2/2, grant me 1/1 if you plunder. With Von Yipp, he'll give him an extra 2/2, so that's a 1 mana 5/5. That's pretty good. A 3/3 elusive for 1. That's pretty good. 3/3 Teemo for 1. Also pretty good. So let's test this out, shall we? So, a matchup I'm sure we've all seen at this point. Maokai Nautilus. Turns out that getting deep isn't that hard at all, so we're definitely going to want a lot of our early aggro tools. Butcher. See, Butcher is actually a card that you can't really play until quite late on. We'll get rid of the Get Excited as well. Because of his Plunder, we probably want to be playing him a bit later. There's one Yipp. That could be pretty interesting. I think here we'll go Academic. Again, Pool Shark is one that you might want to play a bit later as well, in case you get one of your higher mana cost cards. Obviously, if you get a Von Yipp or a Jinx, it kind of sucks. As we see another Pool Shark. If he's passing again, I think we're gonna go in. Might have to forget the Von Yipp. We'll see what we draw from the fleeting. If he's happy to just let that go on, we could also Jury Rig into something here. We could go for an absolutely mega play here. I think we can discard you two. Draw 2 more cards. This is all at burst speed. And just go in. I don't think there's any reason we wouldn't go in there. Why let him develop? Now we could be playing... Oh! Oh! See, that's what I was kind of scared of. And we obviously will have to try and kill that next turn.
Of course I'm ready.
But yeah, there you go. That's what Academic can do with the likes of Rummage. So he's developing some blockers now. He gets rid of a Grasp. That shows us that there's one at least gone. I think second Rookie is actually the play here, because that's going to put more pressure on him. He's panicking. That's what that looks like to me. Would have liked to see more Grasps go. And you look at what card you would think would dominate this kind of deck. Ooh, all 4 sea monsters go there. And you would probably think more. I don't think we're going to do anything yet. Quite happy to pass. Could use some of our burn tools at this point, but it seems like it's not to be. Put our Boom Crews at the end. So he's going down to 2. He's going to try and kill a Boom Crew. Well, that'll leave him dead. Unless... Oh, there's a Grasp. That's kind of fine. We're putting high pressure on him. In fact, think about it. He just grasped an Astute Academic. That's never really where you want to be, is it? So I think we're into Von Yipp. Butcher here. Got the Plunder now, so I think Butcher is probably the correct play. So we got a 5/5 for 1. Hashtag value. Oh, Von Yipp. We've got Boom Crew. He obviously probably won't want to attack with this. We've got extra options. We got a full board ready and waiting. Though the Depths isn't doing much for him. We've seen 2 Grasps already. 3 would be interesting. Okay. He gets to draw a card. We could block it with Teemo. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? I think actually it could be, you know. It could be worth blocking this, stopping a draw, and going... is it? I think it is. We've got to end the game next turn, right? So, denying him a draw, he's only helping us really. We got an extra Teemo, and buffing these things up I think could be important. Obviously our Boom Crews here are going to be dealing quite a bit. He is deep now, so we just have to essentially hope here. Hope against hope. Or do we want to attack with our smaller things first? We probably want to attack with our smaller things first, right? So let's go you into you. So unless he's got quite a bit of healing here, we should be okay, but we'll see. Oh, dearie me. I mean, that's what this deck can do. That it can do that, and it does it more often than you would think. And I will show you to that again as we'll go into a different game. Elise, is this Karina Control? Would you actually play Karina Control at this point in time, or is this some interesting PNZ Shadow Isles? We shall see. Pool Shark, Jinx will keep. I think we'll get rid of. Get Excited could be good in theory for something like a Jinx, but we shall see. I think we're gonna go Academic into Rookie here.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
I think that's a pretty nice play. If he plays an Elise here, would we attack with this? There is. I don't think so. We're giving him a free kill, right?
Come, stay
Okay.
a while.
Better run.
Ooh. Okay. So we probably will want a Jinx level up here against spiders. I think this deck will actually get a lot worse because spiders in general will be a lot worse, and therefore,
You're disrupting my research.
you know, it's good. It's good for other decks rather than this one. I think spiders in general, anything with 1 health. But that's the thing. Are 1 drops? Not many. Is there any with 1 health? Very few at least. And obviously we're about buffing them as well with stuff like Von Yipp. So it ends up that, you know, stuff like Ember Maiden doesn't punish us that much. This will be a Vile Feast on this, which is absolutely fine. Oh, static. Huh. Okay. I'm fine with that. It's a really sort of low value play, I think.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
You could follow up with something like Whale, but again, we shall see.
Game.
We are
Go
kind
on,
of
man.
Whale proof. Another Jinx into Jory Rig. Do we develop into Jinx? 4 mana. He could have Skitterer. That would be pretty annoying, but Jinx would still get an attack. So I think that's the biggest threat. On 4 mana. No Grasp. Thermo. Okay. I mean, Thermo's fine. Kind of just reset ourselves then. And we'll go in for this attack.
Your hurry.
Obviously, I kind of want to discard the Jury Rig with the Get Excited if possible, because the other cards in hand are pretty good. He's down on 12. This is actually quite a tough matchup, obviously because of the lifesteal. So we just have to try and get under them as quickly as we can. Brood. Always there. So what we're going to try and do with Brood is there a way to empty our hand? I don't think so right now. So what we might have to do here is simply kill the Elise to stop any more spiders from spawning. That's our play. I don't think this Pool Shark is going to get any more value necessarily, so it might as well kill a blocker for him. It's not really going to block anything of his anyway. I think instead we'll go back to Teemo. Hope that the Teemo value train can take us somewhere here. Now can we level up this Jinx? If he grasps, we can. Let's play Jinx. Again, he could Skitter, which would kind of make our Teemo attack worse. But tis what it is. If he grasps, we've got a pretty big punish. Static. Mystic Shot. Yeah, so we've got the punish here. So we'll go for this. Probably go face twice. Try and kill those spiders later on. Pretty big punish there on the Jinx. Obviously killing the Teemo does hurt a bit, but it should be okay. He goes down to 7 on the attack. He will at least take another 1, you would have thought. It's the drain effects I'm worried about. Tis the drain effects. Get rid of those spiders. Maybe is there a call not to attack with the academic there? I'm not sure. Another Jinx, that could be pretty good. As I'm sure he will be at least thinking about killing this Jinx. Huh. It's if I told you so. As I say, it's pretty fine because obviously we just drew second Jinx, and at this point I think we just play the Taskmaster. I don't think there's any reason not to. So we do get the rocket, obviously we can't play it. So we end the round. We have to hope for 2 more things that we can just play. That's a rummage, so that's going to give it to us instantly. Of course, we're just going to open attack.
It will all be over soon.
His answers are at quick speed again. Straight up vengeance. With that vengeance, we can do this. Empty our hand first, get the rocket, and that should be game. You would have thought, or would have hoped. What's he going down to? 5-1? It's going down to 1. So you have to kind of hope here. It's going down to 1 with nothing really to play. He could get something big like Arena Lane. That could end up sort of wrecking our game, so this is going to be a close one. As it kind of always is with this deck. It's can we survive? That's not a good draw. Ledros, I mean, his answer, he's going to have an answer for Teemo, you would have thought. You would have thought. We just need a... do we even play the Von Yipp in case it is? Get excited. Do we even play the Von Yipp? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. So he's coming out as we get excited. Ooh, on Teemo. Ooh. And... woo. Okay. I don't think there's a need to play Von Yipp. I don't see a need to play Von Yipp. It can kill that spider. And that's it, I think. God damn it.
Like this? Oh, I see.
The strong don't want mercy.
What's this, third vengeance? Whale? Ah, so he's getting out of range now. That's a top decked whale as well. So I think we just sit and wait. Ah. No. Yeah, this feels like good game. It really does. I mean, this is gonna get buffed by the Yipp, which means it can technically block Ledros. So yeah, I guess. I don't. What do we even get now? Jinx seems like our only out. In all honesty, but we could be within his burn range at this point. I mean, yeah, we're just not seeing it. It's just nothing here. It's just nothing here. I don't see a way out of this game. And it sucks, man. It really does suck. Brood. Yeah, he's got us.
Go ahead.
2 good games, though. Two good games. We go 1 off. 1 off. And that's probably one of the worst matchups, in all honesty. So, yeah. This is the deck. Give it out. Give it out. Give it out. Give it a try. I think it's fun. If you like aggro especially, think it's fun. If someone wants to try a different region with this, I say go ahead. I tried it and couldn't make it work. So if you can, let me know. But yeah, I've been Chris. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. And I'll see you next time.